What's up, Rob? How's it going?
Pretty good, man. It's good to see you. It's been a little while.
Yeah, good to see you too.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. So we're going to start off with the salmon. The beautiful king salmon. Every grocery store kind of has their own. If you are lucky enough to catch one of these out in the wild, these are even better.
So is this one of the meals that are, or like one of the dishes that are on the menu?
Yeah, so this will be on our future menus. Coming up here in a few weeks, we'll have this to offer. But we're going to start this one out by getting this pan nice and ripping. I seasoned one side. I did the same thing. I added a little bit of saute away. So I'm going to just give us a little more seasoning on this side. What we're going to do is we're going to take this right down.
Already smells good.
So what we're going to do for this is we're going to try to build a nice crust on it. Nice firm crust.
How long have you been a chef?
So currently a little over 15 years I've been cooking professionally. My father was a chef, so I kind of grew up watching him in the industry.
Is he still kind of a chef?
He is still a chef.
Yeah.
I still throw it out there, like he comes to visit me sometimes.
We're not plugging him right now.
We're not plugging him right now. No, yeah.
15 years in the game. What made you decide? I mean, you've been a chef that long, right? So on those levels, like, what made you decide? You know what? F this. I'm going to finally do meat, and I'm going to finally present to the world or to the community first. Right? What is life mean?
So life, the definition of it is like a supple body. It basically means like what's supple to you. You know, everybody is different. Everybody eats different. Everybody thinks different. So life is just kind of a way of, we're redesigning the word, if you will, of saying, all right, what fits you as a person? But yeah, it's where it just started, but also most importantly, watching how people eat every day working in the restaurant industry, watching how people communicate with their food, you know, working in the culinary and also catering side, and then just giving people another option. I think what sets Lithe different from most brands that want to do this is we actually take the time to source the right product. You know, we're not just giving you rice with broccoli and some kind of protein. We're going to actually source the best protein, and we're going to help you count the macros if that's what you're looking to find.
So when you order a meal, you can actually see the macros.
Yeah, so if you visit any of our menus, you will see the macro count that we've counted out from the portion that we're giving you.
Cool. So I can plug that into like my MyFitnessPal.
At Life, that's what we use majority of this. FitnessPal works best, you know, because it has all the necessary needs that you, or information you need, and it's there
Carbs,
for you.
proteins, fats.
Exactly.
Easy. Okay.
Yep. So as you can see, salmon, beautifully seared.
I get to try that?
Absolutely. And I like to, you know, give it a little pat dry because we did add the oils or the sunflower oil to it. I gave it a little pat dry just to kind of take some of that off. But also, we didn't overcook it. You know, I cooked it to about a medium-ish. I still like a little pink in mine. And then, you know, you can see there. Well, a lot of our athletes and jiu-jitsu enthusiasts, they're always on the go. Whether they're going straight from the office right to jiu-jitsu practice or to a warm-up session, they don't have time to think about what they're going to eat. When they do finally get to eat their meal, they're like, oh, this is what I'm eating today, you know? And we've already counted all the supplements that you would need essentially to get through your next round or through your next practice or through your next warm-up session. We can take care of all of that. So one of the things that I was gonna add to this, super grains, if you will, it's buckwheat quinoa blend. And it's a great replacement for rice. Some people want to try something different. And again, that's kind of like what we're doing here at Lithe. We're just kind of creating that different aspect. Now, you got your salmon here. We're going to go ahead and just give it a little cut in half so you can kind of see what it's looking like there. So this is basil romesco, and it has pine nuts, it has basil, a little olive oil. There's not too much to it. You know, we don't want to overcomplicate things. And I think so I'm just going to add a little acidity to mine. So there's just some fresh lemon. So we're going to add that right on top. And then this is just some crispy garlic. And this is my favorite here. I usually buy this at R&N or one of these specialty stores, but
Sponsor us.
yeah, please R&N. We need that. We need that.
Right that sponsor.
But yeah, so I buy this at R&N, and it's really delicious. So that's the first one there.
All right. So
My biggest fear is that we don't put these kids like
so salmon with
the super grains.
the super grains. Oh man, that crunch right there, that little seared crunch. like every layer has a different texture and like all the flavors. And it's not obviously overly salmon, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When we get these meals, there's no taste break.
Yeah.
Like even when they reheat it.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
So we jump to the next one, which is very straightforward for somebody like your diet, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You know? This is a lean cut beef. I believe it's about 8%. Get these on. So these are our beef bites marinated in gochujang. Gochujang is a Korean style pepper, also a condiment, if you will. So this is the marinade for this steak bite dish.
Right.
For all of our clients.
What are you doing here? Are you just searing it, or are you
so
cooking it all the way through?
Nice sear, caramelization, nothing too crazy. So big heaping down of rice. Then we're gonna take the steak bites, of course. And then of course we want a little bit of that gravy, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Gotta have the gravy. Crunchy garlic, so I'm gonna add the RN crunchy garlic on it.
Yeah, sponsor.
Sponsor, we need that. We need to put the RN market sign
right there.
Meals that are straightforward, and one of our, one of the things we're really proud of is just kind of like the freshness of our vegetables. Now, again, we're at First Quality Produce, so we're getting the freshest vegetables.
I mean, it says it on the wall.
Fresh produce.
I'm not gonna lie. Semi-fresh.
Right? It can't be semi.
First quality. It's in the name. Fresh produce. First quality produce.
Actually, let's cook these off.
Are you gonna cook them off?
I was going to. Do you want them raw?
No, I don't care. How do you?
Okay.
However, it's gonna be prepared in the meal.
So this is gonna be.
I will try it all in one. You know, I like the layers of flavor. So no, you just put it. Timestamp now. Flavor Slayer.
Right.
It's copyrighted by Chef Rob. You guys get it from another company. You're good.
You were not in the right. We have the rice. We have the beef, and I sauteed a little vegetable. So normally our bowls are basically our meals come with source of protein, some kind of carbohydrates, whether it's rice, grains, potato, and of course fresh veggies. So we always add a little fresh veggies to it. So this is just some nice sauteed green beans with a little shallots, a little garlic, and of course a little tomato for acidity. Kind of help out the flavor profile and everything. But that's our beef bites over white rice.
Hey, hope you enjoyed rolling with me today. Check out my other videos and subscribe to stay up to date to all my latest content. Keep training, and I'll see you on the mat. Thanks for watching.